Welcome to this video on classification models. In this video, we'll learn how classification works and how these models are used in practice. At its core, classification is about drawing a line. Imagine plotting emails on a graph. One axis counts exclamation marks. The other counts links. Spam emails cluster in one corner. Legitimate emails cluster in another. A classification model finds the boundary that separates them. That boundary is called the decision boundary, and the entire game is finding the best one. Different algorithms draw different boundaries. Logistic regression draws a straight line. A decision tree carves out staircase-shaped blocks. An SCVM draws the straightest line possible but with the widest buffer zone on each side. And a neural network can draw a smooth, free-form curve. Same data. Four very different approaches. Let's start with the simplest classifier, logistic regression. It takes a weighted sum of your input features and feeds it through the Sigmoid function. The Sigmoid squashes any number into a value between 0 and 1. That output is a probability. If the probability crosses 0.5, the model predicts one class. Below 0.5, the other. The beauty of the Sigmoid is that it is smooth and differentiable, which means we can use calculus to train the model. So how does the model learn? Through gradient descent. Picture a ball on a hilly surface. The height at any point represents how wrong the model is. That is the loss. The ball needs to roll to the lowest point, the minimum loss. At each step, gradient descent computes the slope under the ball, the gradient, and nudges the ball downhill. The learning rate controls how big each step is. Too large, and the ball overshoots the valley. Too small, training takes forever. For logistic regression, the surface is a smooth bowl with a single minimum. The ball always reaches it. Support vector machines take a different approach. Instead of just finding any line that separates the classes, an SCVM finds the line with the widest possible buffer zone on each side. Think of it like laying down the fattest street between two neighborhoods. The buildings right on the curb are the support vectors. They are the only data points that matter. Every other point could disappear and the boundary would not move. This wide margin helps the model generalize better to new, unseen data. Decision trees work very differently. No gradient descent at all. Instead, the algorithm asks a series of yes or no questions. At each step, it picks the feature and the threshold that splits the data most cleanly. Cleanly means reducing uncertainty, measured by information gain or Gini impurity. The result looks like a simple flowchart of if-else rules. But behind that simplicity is a brute force search over every possible split at every step. The math is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Every classification model, from logistic regression to neural networks, follows the same loop. Predict, measure the error, and adjust. Building one from scratch strips away the abstraction and shows you exactly how the math drives every decision. Try it yourself. Pick a dataset, write the Sigmoid, code gradient descent, and watch your model learn. That understanding will make you a better practitioner, no matter which library you use tomorrow. With that, we've covered the essentials of classification models. In the next video, we'll move on to the third major model type, forecasting models.